We got MyCompiledThoughts up in the building, man. What's up?
Yo!
How we doing?
Yo, we are Gucci, dog.
Man, thank you for
down
coming
to
out.
our boxers.
Yo, thank you for coming out, man. It's been a big week for you, huh? This is
Yo.
good timing. So
Yo.
purposely, we're gonna keep it a little brief because I want, I already hit you up. We're gonna have to get locked in for a full, the full bridge the gap experience and ask you the real musical questions and shit. Get down to the details of that. We're definitely gonna make that happen very soon. But we'll start off with just saying, even just seeing you this year, the past year and a half, not just the music, but just the energy that you bring to the room is very contagious, and it really does help you stand out as an artist, as a person, all the above. And I just want to hear from you, just kind of, have you always been that way in terms of just kind of bringing light to the room and just being around, being that enthusiastic and positive and passionate about everything that you're doing?
Well, yeah, I guess for me, as a person, my life mission has always been to sort of connect, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I realized really early on that my passion is more so revolving around communication.
Right.
And so when I was younger, I was sort of unfortunately, I was sort of an outcast in a sense, you know what I mean? People didn't really understand me as a person. My parents didn't get my vibe, didn't get my vision. You know, I was just oh. So I was sort of thrown onto the corner, but I've always loved people, and I've always just loved living.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I knew this was gonna happen.
WonderLust on SoundCloud right now, you know what I'm saying?
It is
You know what I mean?
Patrick,
Patrick
bro.
Michael, man. Yo, it's been a minute.
Shout out Bass Boston. Shout out Lab, you know what I mean?
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, he'll be up here soon.
Yo, if you guys don't know who that was,
three.
bro, that was Patrick Michael.
Facts.
Mikhail, bro.
Facts. And even the idea of, might as well, since you already came up here, might as well talk about it. Just you as a producer too, man. That whole other side of things, you've definitely been able to say. I know your work on side effects was very, very
Yo,
dope.
bro,
And I'm
side effects still out.
Yes, it's still out, always and forever, yo. But I'm just kind of curious how you match in terms of your creative process, obviously as a vocalist, as a rapper, but also the production, how you kind of merge both those together, and on the day to day, how's that work for you?
Well, music for me is really, really, really personal. So literally when I make a beat for anyone, I sit down in a room, I look at my bottle of melatonin, I take a few.
That's the key. Those are the gems right now. We're getting the real gems right now.
Nah, and I sit down and I think about the artist as a person, and so I really try to really make everything so that they resonate with what I feel about that person.
Got you.
So it's for Patrick, the way I did side effects, the thing about Patrick is Patrick appreciates everything I've ever sent him, even if it completely sucks.
Right.
You know what I mean? He'll be I don't know about this, man, I need some work. But then I'll send him a couple gems, I'll be bro, I got some sizzle for you, Salt Bay. And he'll literally come out with a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah. Yo, it
You know
was
what I mean?
it was definitely impressive. You guys definitely had that chemistry on the project for sure. But dude, WonderLust, man.
Yeah.
Yo, like I said, we're not gonna toss out all the questions right now, but yo, conceptually, the little the samples, I'm gonna put you on all that shit coming up. But it was very conceptually definitely tight knit, not too long of a project, but definitely it got that point across, and it's all right. You're a young artist, you still have so much more to go, but that body of work is definitely a very good foundational piece where it's anybody can hear it, and they can sense where you are and kind of where you could possibly take things, and it shows your even more your potential.
Yeah.
So just your immediate kind of first week kind of reaction to the reception it's got. Just feel free to speak on it, man. How people reacted to it. All that.
Literally. First week, the first day I dropped it, so I ended up having a listening party a couple days before, really organic.
This is the guy right here.
Yo, listen, I didn't want to be here right now, but we had to do it to him one time. Hey, man.
This is my guy.
The guys is here, man. Are we on the podcast?
No, you're on camera right now. You're live.
Yeah.
On
Wait,
camera.
dude, hands- oh, you got the Henny.
Is that yours or mine?
Is this yours?
It's for everybody, man.
Listen, I'm holding it.
Yo, you can open up. You be the
He
first
got
one.
the Henny.
Listen,
Wait, are you catching my face, bro? Catch my
shout
face,
out
bro.
Dame, man. Dame, you're a great guy.
Dayman. He is Dayman.
Great guy. I'll let y'all finish, though, but
guy
I'll
right
be around
Yo,
till
Wait,
you're gonna be up
wait.
here,
Do that
man.
Kanye
Bro, we
shit.
here.
Do that Kanye shit. Do that Kanye. You know with Taylor Swift, bro? Do that weird Kanye shit, bro. All right, hit me.
Listen,
Hit me.
you know, They gave all these niggas the Cash well on this?
Yeah,
They gave all these niggas the awards. Compile dropped one of the best albums of the year, and y'all niggas gonna give it to him. Disrespectful shit.
God. Oh my
There's
God.
levels to this, if you understand.
Yo, you got two legendary guest appearances, man.
Yo, bro, I got 2 drops, bro.
Fact.
Yo, shout out
just,
Ricky.
just the reception
Yo.
of that first week, man. It's been definitely
Yeah,
great to see.
cause like my thing is like as an artist, like R&B really has like a sort of box to it. You know what I mean? It's like I call myself, I want to be like sort of like in the realm of indie music or
Right.
shoegaze in a sense.
Right.
So like my vocals are usually really heavily blended into thing. Doesn't mean that my mix is bad, guys. Like I hate it when everyone looks at my mix and is like, "Yo, this is wrong." Cause in reality,
It's purposeful.
it's
Yep.
intentional. I'm
Yeah.
not just doing this. I'm like, think about Basquiat. I'm not just drawing nothing for nothing,
Hey.
dude. Yo,
That's
leave me
real.
alone, bro. That's my idol right there.
Yo, that's good. That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind for when we talk again. But yo, thank you for being here.
Thank you, bro.
Yo,
this is
we're-
amazing.
Yo, this is Bridge the Gap. Very
Bro,
soon
bridge
he'll
the
be on
gap,
there.
you
So
know
we
what I'm
got
saying, bro?
more to
Base
come with
Boston,
thoughts.
you feel me? We out here. Eric Benson, the GOAT, you know, Legion Life. Yo, who else?